You hit that nail again, it seems to stand. You pound and pray, the task at hand, to bring together two solid pieces with hope and faith. How many nails will it take? Thank you. I was just kidding. No, I didn't think mine was good enough, so I was going to start with someone else's, but that was just a joke. That was actually mine. Crosses and coffins. That's all they made back then. Carpenters of the empire, the lucky ones, a door when someone needed to protect the spoils. The coffins made to hold the grief, the outside polished and waxed, the body wrapped, the tomb prepared, the family gathered so, to see themselves in the hand-rubbed finished, beeswax with a polished flow. I like to think then that when Jesus went to the desert, he went as the carpenter he was, to gather the sands for his sister. She would pound into the hides, the grits to wear from rough to smooth, so one piece would do when they would sand and mix beeswax and almond oil for the inside of the box to make it ready.
This is called Blood and Treasure. And I'll get right into it. The site visit, the estimate pondered over, the signed contract, the deposit, the gearing up, the calls to suppliers, the endless papers of design in the file, the worrisome thoughts, the invective planning, the obsessive concerns, the fantasy of play of the project, built and done, stained and polyurethane. The work commences. The danger truly faced each day. Saw blades turning, ripping wood might lop a digit away. Therein lies the danger. Haunts and gives profundity to the carpenter to build thus the edifice from the artifice of abstract drawings from a stranger. By our blood, and in the end, your treasure to keep this job rolling. To reach the refinement of craft, certain monies must keep doling. Our lives and limbs on the line to build as planned. Architects don't risk injury sketching at their desks, yet they suffer the liabilities, exposure of the dead.
This is called The Chosen Path. This damn job's gonna take too long. Where's the brickies helper? What on earth is going on? I didn't use my brains for a job, white collar, as I toil in this labor, not as a doctor or a lawyer. Did we figure few 2 hours? Is that outlet gonna have enough power? Whose sawzall is this? Is this drill mine? Can this section of the project get done on time? But I love the final product, and I love the client's smile. So tell your friends and family, we still got a little while longer to clean up our area, clean our tools and our stock. Work slow next week till the next customer I do talk. This chosen life, this listful path, half the time I've got half a mind to do it half-ass. But this work won't even last for eternity. The deadline's gravity, the balance of this sanity. The finished profits, next rough's deposit, in this carousel of life, I can't seem to get off it. Yeah.
thinks he's a ruler. But by the yardstick we use, we know who is cooler. When we cut thin lines in half, it gives us infinite pleasure and create in the end what most view as a treasure. With sublime joinery and built solidly, it will march forward through time. So imagine a world without our touch in mind. It would amount to nothing less than a spiritual crime. Thank you.
Well, one of the things that I'm going to do here is, and this is sort of deep recession, I'm going to call Heidi up because Carpenter, like, she has a job actually. So like, she's not really Carpenter, but she has a poem. So
a job.
And she didn't.
Okay, this is my poem. I've been wanting to read it for a long time.
Why?
My name is Heidi Burbage. This is called Demon, a Thanksgiving poem. I wrote it around Thanksgiving last year, so it has been a long time actually. Our story was the history of the terrorized, whose shame persists, indistinguishable from their tormentors' opportune intent. What cripples and repeats in self-annihilation, vapors inhaled to mute memory. Moldering juices of fruits fallen or stolen, a gamble of sirens whose songs long for our island, Eden, laden, left now to decompose, recompose, guided by what light? I no longer count myself a willing victim to battle, but neither am I judge. I can tell my story, or your story, or our story. After we let go, we lost our identity. But after we let go again, we found ourselves in a room of truth-sayers. One truth. And it doesn't matter how I say it, or how long it takes me, or how short. But I can say it. I can be it. But to do it, that's in front of us, and now. Much good poetry spilling out of our mouths as we spill out of the bars and into the schools. And we'll see each other again in that clear water, and we will be able to breathe. Because they inspired me when they were talking about everyone's writing poetry, and so I just want to thank the whole group.